about 12 months ago, we were asked by one of the ladies that comes to our church to pray for a lady who had a medical crisis, and it's so exciting almost 12 months on to be here in her home and to be able to introduce you to Fiona. This is Fiona Coyle.
Hi.
And Fiona is the lady in question who we were asked to pray for, and we've come here today, and I'm just going to ask her to tell you a little bit about what happened to you, Fiona, your situation and where you found yourself.
Yeah, okay. I was basically 40 weeks pregnant with my first child. I had a hideous pregnancy. I was sick nearly all the way through. And basically I was in my 40th week. I was due to see my gynecologist, and I thought I was due any day. And I was just sitting on the couch, and my dad had luckily come around, and I had a blood clot going to my lung, and basically I just said to Dad, I feel really dizzy, and I passed out, and that's the last I remember. And I don't remember anything else that happened except for waking up six weeks later in Melbourne.
Obviously the little baby didn't survive.
No, Hugh, because I lost oxygen initially, it doesn't take long to die when you've got no oxygen, so basically he was left in there, and they worked on me because they will always save the mother first.
Yes.
So they worked on me and just waited to see, and they were going to wait to see if the labour happened naturally. And it did, but they ended up doing it by cesarean and taking him out.
And what was the prognosis? Like, what did the doctors tell your husband and family at that time?
It wasn't good. Luke said that he had to sign a lot of paperwork that basically said, obviously consents for all the operations they had to do, but basically that I had about a 10% chance of living, and if I did live, I'd most likely be brain dead. And
so when you came out fully,
I
guess it was a real shock to the doctors who had basically told your family that there was such a small chance of you surviving, much less not coming out with any form of brain damage.
And they probably did think I had brain damage when I woke up, because as I said, I had these incredibly vivid dreams. They were strange, horrible dreams a lot of the time, but they were so real to me. I thought that happened, and as I said, I dreamt that my dad was dead and things like that. And when I saw them and said, "Oh my God, you're alive," and things like that, they just thought I was crazy. But that wore off, and there was actually one day in the ward when I woke up, and I literally said to them, "I'm back. My brain is back. I can feel it's bounced back." Because previous to that, Luke was training me before I saw the doctors to say what the day and the date and the month and the year. And he'd go, "Have you got it?" And I went, "Yep." And then I'd say that it was the year 1999 or something, and I lived in Swan Hill and all these bizarre things.
And he just reoriented. You had lost 6 weeks of your life. Well, we're just really grateful that you invited us around here, and we know that part of that was that you wanted to say thank you.
I did.
So Debbie,
Debbie, did so much, and she's wonderful, and I just want to thank everyone who prayed for me.
Well, it was our privilege, and it's a privilege for us now to see you looking healthy. And
my doctors still think it's a miracle, and
absolutely. And
every time I see one, they go, "Oh," and they grab another doctor and say, "This is her. This is her."
Well, it's exciting for us as Christians, because we powerfully believe in miracles, and for us to see you, a living, walking, talking miracle, it's really exciting. So thank you so much for allowing us to come here today and just hear your story, and for people to see the Fiona that they were praying for, and to know that you're well and will continue to get well. So.
And I'm going back into hospital in July.
Well, we'll be praying for you while you're in hospital.
And they'll just reverse the bag, and hopefully that'll be all right.
Fantastic. Well, we'll be praying for you through that time, and it's good that this is being recorded, because that will be a reminder for everyone to keep praying for you. So thank you.